Welcome to the IHN show, episode 56, and as always, I'm here with my good friend Andy.
And I can't wait until we get to the hockey segment. Boy, do we have stuff to talk about there.
Yes, we do. We got a couple trades that happened.
Spoiler alert.
What else did happen? Can't remember. I know Nashville was in 2 trades.
Yeah, the scores were nuts.
Yeah. Scores, ham. Oh, I saw the highlights. The Rangers and the Bruins went to a 7-round shootout.
Oh yeah, I never saw the shootout, but I heard about it.
Yeah, and then the Rangers won, so that's a free. What the heck? Dinger right there. There we go. I had to think about it for a second. You set a new record for dingers too.
Yeah, and so did you.
Trash. Because that's where I threw the sticky note because I didn't need it anymore. Record of 20 dingers, if you can read that.
Oh.
20 dingers.
Sucks. I needed 2 more.
I know. The horror.
Exactly. And you doubled yours. Instead of 4, you got 8.
It's not bad.
It's alright.
So, okay, so we have a full show today. We have a treat. So, if you know that we do hockey fantasy, NHL fantasy, well, we are going to do our version of NASCAR fantasy. Because that's easy. You're not having, 82 games for each player. No, it's 36 races. That's it. So we're only doing points races. Okay? We're not doing the Clash, the Gatorade duels, the All-Star. We're not doing that. We're not doing any of, we're not doing any of that. So,
yeah.
Okay. Anything great from this week other than we had 2 more snow days for school?
No, but if the camera's on me,
yes, it is.
If we look to the left of the Detroit Red Wings bottle, check out this Jesse Gordon poster that I found away in the storage room a couple days ago, and I thought, hey, this would be nice to have on the IHN show and finally make it look nice around here instead of all the shit back here.
If you want to right now, it needs to go it needs to go about 6 inches lower.
6 inches lower?
Yeah, it pretty much cuts off right where Jeff Gordon's hairline is, above his forehead.
Oh, jeez.
So, but you could either do that now or later. Just be very careful when you peel off the tape so you don't rip it.
I'm doing it now.
Pretty much just line it up with the top of the bottle cap.
Oh, okay.
So, and maybe go a tick lower. So, we'll watch. So, while he does that, we also have something. We are going to do this for NASCAR right now. We are also going to do this for IndyCar when IndyCar starts. We are going to go through every main NASCAR driver, consistent, at least on the list that I found. I don't know how many were on there, because there was quite a few. A little bit lower.
About right there?
Lower.
About right there?
Lower. Right there. Make sure it's straight.
Right there?
Yeah, that's good right there. Okay, so, what was it? Oh, we're going to go through every NASCAR driver, their car number, and their sponsor. So, and then, like I said, we'll do the same thing for IndyCar when we get around to that point. So, sorry, I'm just adjusting my sound settings here. Okay. Okay, while he's just about finishing up with that, we are going to go into what track am I? So, I also forgot to mention, okay, so this is going up late. This, what do you want to call it? This podcast, what do you want to call it? This podcast is going up late because,
right now.
Yeah, we are live streaming this. This was recorded as a live stream. So it won't be much because I guarantee you we won't get comments, but okay. So, but that is what's going on. This podcast, because they normally go up at 7 a.m. every Tuesday and Thursday, but this is going up later on a Tuesday. It looks great. Free dinger for that.
Nice.
That's 2 episodes in a row you've contributed. What do you gotta do now?
I'm checking to see how it looks.
Oh.
The camera.
Oh, heck.
Hopefully it'll...
Just don't touch it.
That is nice. Holy crap, my microphone is right in the way of it.
Yeah, I know. If you want to, you can put it on the right side of the bottle cap, but we can do that later.
Do that later.
You can do that through the IndyCar segment since I pretty much dominate that.
Alright.
So.
Does it now? Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, by the way, we have to choose a different spot for that Griffin scarf because it gets cut off right after the first I. Or F, I mean.
Oh, you gotta be shipping me.
So we can...
tape it up right here.
We could if we could maybe hang it... Yeah, right.
Yeah.
If we could maybe hang it right above these pictures, it'd be right in the shot.
Oh, nice. You could either do it there, or if we hang the Jesse Gordon poster here, we could tape it right about down here probably. Get some just big old duct tape. Good to go.
Yeah, frickin' big-ass gray lines through the scarf.
Yeah, there's already one line up here. That
Oh, shut up.
So I'm just gonna have to get a new coat of paint for that.
Yeah. Get some drywall.
Yeah.
Great. So, okay. So, we're gonna go into what track am I? Okay, you ready, Ed?
I'll take the book now.
Whoa,
hold the phone.
So. Okay, hold on. I have to just get out my stopwatch here.
And come up with the track. Oh, come on.
Oh, okay. I have to mic the mute real quick because I have to tell him something. Okay. That's not a stopwatch. Okay.
Now that we got that information out of the way that I needed to know very much.
Yes. Everybody. All right. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. I am a 3/4 mile asphalt D-shaped oval. 3/4 mile asphalt D-shaped oval. The turns are 11 degrees, and the front stretch is 4 degrees, and the back stretch is 3 degrees, so it's a relatively flat track. It opened in 1987. Crap, I just opened something I didn't want to. Do it every time. Opened in 1987. It has a capacity of 35,000 for oval, 25,000 for a drag strip.
Oh, wow.
The owner is IRG Sports and Entertainment. Currently, it also has a road course that is 1.8 miles. It is asphalt. Does not tell me how many turns it is, though. So, the NASCAR Xfinity and Camping World Truck Series, or Gander Outdoors Truck Series, used to go there. They went there until, I think, when the track first closed, if I read that right. Yeah, it should tell me at the bottom somewhere. Oh, yeah, it didn't, bastards. They went there until 2009. At least the truck series. No, both, because then the truck series was moved to Nashville Superspeedway, and then the nationwide series, as it was back then, was moved to Gateway. So, in 2011, it was reopened in April of 2011 by a new operator and owner. You have a minute 5 left. Let's see here. What else do we have here? Coming for the buck. Currently, the NASCAR K&N Pro Series East races there. Don't look.
I didn't look.
Yeah, you SOB. The track record there, around the track, I should say, is 124.804 miles per hour. Okay. And that was by an ARCA CRA Super Series.
And what page number is it on?
I have no idea, but it is in the state of Tennessee and starts with the letter M as in Mason. M as in Mason in the state of Tennessee. You're the only 10 I see. Oh, jeez.
Oh, shut up.
Oh, cheapers creepers. Why don't you just shut the up? Yeah. Good lord. Alright, you have 5, 4, 3, 2,
Memphis
1.
International Raceway.
Ooh.
Hold on, I gotta put on my headphones to see if I got the answer right or wrong. And is that the correct answer? And it is...
Yeah, I'll give it to you. Woohoo! Because it's right at 3 minutes. Dude, you got it right at the end. Technically, it was at 3 points, but the only reason why I gave it to you is because you started saying it before I ended the time.
Oh, yeah. Got it with the talk about a buzzer beater.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah,
oh,
cut it close. Nice.
All right, can I have the book back now so I can have it so it can be free advertisement for Mr. Allan Brown?
Yeah. Memphis, 3/4 mile paved oval. Yep. Yep. 1.77 mile paved road course.
Yeah, Wikipedia says 1.8.
Oh, that says 1.
Whatever.
Oh, well.
I don't think if you walk it, you won't know.
Yeah, really.
You wouldn't tell the difference. So.
Yep.
Okay. So, we are going to go into our IndyCar segment while he does that. While I do that, because I'm going to pretty much dominate the segment here.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You can move over that.
This lovely
So just put it the same height, just put it on the right side.
Alright.
So, alright, into IndyCar. Alright, for IndyCar here. Do you want to turn off your mic so it's not... Just flick it off.
Okay.
Thanks, Ed.
There.
Alright. Alright. Oh, we can close that now. So, for IndyCar, if I can close the tab, there we go. Okay, so if you remember, IndyCar signed a new TV deal this year. Primarily, every race of the IndyCar schedule this year will be, and for the next few years, will be under NBC. Either NBC or NBCSN, so it'll be under NBC, the parent company. Okay? And they were going to do qualifying and practices on NBC Sports Gold, which is an app. And the IndyCar Pass launches on NBC Sports Gold, opening path to the most IndyCar content. The feature has a ride for getting the ultimate in NTT IndyCar Series coverage. Fans may now sign up for IndyCar Pass and NBC Sports Gold, the direct-to-consumer live streaming product that will put more IndyCar programming content to viewers at fingertips than ever before. Okay, so I'm only on my phone because I am going to check to see how much that actually is. So if we go to IndyCar or NBC Sports, let that load. IndyCar Pass will provide live streams of all NTT IndyCar Series practice and qualifying sessions throughout the 17-race season, featuring broadcast quality production and NBC Sports IndyCar talent to call the action. In addition, full broadcast save-day replays of NTT IndyCar Series races, live streams of Indy Lights presented by Cooper Tires, edited cut-downs of NTT IndyCar Series and Indy Lights races, and more will be available. IndyCar Pass will provide more than 200 hours of coverage throughout the 2019 season, including 50-plus hours focused on the 103rd Indianapolis 500 presented by Gainbridge in the month of May. Okay, good for that. Subscribers who sign up now for IndyCar Pass receive the full season for the early bid price of $49.99. That discounted cost remains in effect until March 10th, the day of the season opening Firestone Grand Prix of St. Petersburg. After that, the price of the full season of IndyCar Pass increases to $54.99. Blah, blah, blah. While some practice and qualifying sessions throughout the season will be televised live or on delay on NBC or NBCSN, all practice and qualifying in 2019 will stream live on IndyCar Pass. NBC Sports is broadcasting the Indianapolis 500 for the first time this year on Sunday, May 26th. The more than 50 hours of month of May coverage in Indianapolis on IndyCar Pass includes practice during qualifying sessions to determine the field of 33 and pulled winner. Miller Lite Carb Day, the IPL 500 Festival Parade, and the Indianapolis 500 Victory Celebration. IndyCar Pass will also be home in the IndyCar archival and library content. We're excited about our partnership, and we could not be more thrilled to offer IndyCar Pass throughout the season, said Portia Archer, Vice President, Direct-to-Consumer Services, NBC Sports Group. IndyCar Pass is the first of its kind direct-to-consumer experience that will provide IndyCar fans with high-quality coverage and unprecedented access to some of the circuit's most exciting events, all in one easy-to-access location. IndyCar Pass and NBC Sports is available on Apple iOS, Android, Apple TV, Roku, Amazon Fire TV, Chromecast, and online NBCSportsGold.com. Remember to sign up for IndyCar Pass by March 10th to receive a discounted price of $49.99 for the entire 2019 season. Members of IndyCar Nation, the official fan community of IndyCar, will receive separate notice of discount available to them for IndyCar Pass. So, as of us recording this right now, there are just under 31 days until the first race of the season. So, and that is on March 10th. On NBCSN at 1 p.m. at the Firestone Grand Prix of St. Petersburg. So, okay, we'll go back to news now. And let that load. Firestone. Okay, so, if you didn't turn on your mic, have you?
I did turn on my mic.
Look at you. Wow, free dinger.
Nice.
Okay,
finally doing something right around here, for crying out loud, instead of getting the trivia questions wrong.
For now. Okay, so when you think of NASCAR and their tires, what's the first thing that comes to mind?
Goodyear.
All right, when you think, if you were to think the same thing, actually this came out on my birthday. If you would think of the same thing for IndyCar, but with Firestone. Okay?
Okay.
So Firestone is to IndyCar as Goodyear is to NASCAR.
Yeah.
Okay. So Firestone extends exclusive tire supply partnership with IndyCar through 2025. The Firestone brand will remain the exclusive tire to the NTT IndyCar Series and the official tire of the NTT IndyCar Series in Indianapolis 500 through the 2025 season, following a 5-year partnership extension announced by IndyCar and Bridgestone Americas Incorporated. Additionally, Bridgestone announced plans to build a new state-of-the-art manufacturing facility in Akron, Ohio that will serve as the future home of Firestone Racing race tire manufacturing. The Bridgestone Advanced Tire Production Center, ATPC, will be located across the street from the Bridgestone Americas Technical Center and less than a mile from the Bridgestone Advanced Technology Workshop where race tires are currently produced. Plans for the ATPC include both new construction and a full renovation of the existing structure. The history of IndyCar racing and the Firestone tires parallel each other. The first Indianapolis 500 in 1911 was won on Firestone tires. Firestone's, this is a free dinger. 69 wins.
Nice.
At the greatest spectacle in racing. They're up to 4. Including the most recent winner by Willpower in 2018, are more than twice as many as all other tire manufacturers combined. Obviously, if there's only been 103, duh. Or this is going to be 103rd. Champions have relied on Firestone tires for more than a century, and racing has always been an ideal proving ground for new technologies that help us evolve and advance our company's passenger tire offerings. Said Philip Dobbs, Chief Marketing Officer, Bridgestone America Tire Operations. As the NTT IndyCar Series continues gaining momentum, we are introducing fans to the new Firestone brand and strengthening our relationship with the drivers who use our durable, dependable Firestone tires. Firestone has more than 8 decades of IndyCar racing experience, and the brand is entering its 20th consecutive season as a sole tire supplier to the NTT IndyCar Series. It will produce and deliver more than 26,000 Firehawk race tires to teams this season, including more than 6,000 tires for track activities related to the 103rd Indianapolis 500, presented by Gainbridge. I love how every time they say something about the 103rd Indianapolis 500, they say presented by Gainbridge.
Yeah.
The partnership extension was announced at a special event held in Speedway, Indiana, at the American headquarters for Dallara, producer of the chassis used in all NTT IndyCar Series teams. Okay. So I want to go back to the thing. I made a note in my mind about this. Okay, I'll read this sentence once again. Additionally, Bridgestone announced plans to build a new state-of-the-art manufacturing facility in Akron, Ohio. Now, if anybody knows out there why that might be a reason why they put their manufacturing facility there, if you don't, I am going to be so nice and explain it to you.
Okay.
We'll go back to what tires does NASCAR use? Goodyear's. All right. Goodyear is an American company.
Yeah.
They were founded in Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
Their current headquarters and manufacturing facility are in Ohio. Now, guess what city in Ohio they are in?
Akron.
Akron, Ohio. Now, why would you think Bridgestone would want to put their manufacturing facility there?
Oh, well, because tires in the city of Akron have something a little bit in common. They go together.
Something a little about racing and rubber.
Yeah, something like that.
Maybe we're just a bunch of idiots. We don't know anything. I don't know. So, okay, that's that. I just wanted to bring that little Ricky-dink thing up. Charlie Kimball has announced he will compete in just 5 NTT IndyCar Series races with Carlin Racing this year, including the Indy 500, of course. Former IndyCar driver and analyst Derek Daly, or Connor Daly, so Derek Daly, files a $25 million lawsuit against Wish, Wish, W-I-S-H-T-V. Indianapolis, WTHR. Former IndyCar driver and analyst Derek Daly has filed a more than $25 million lawsuit against Wish TV and parent company Nexstar Broadcasting Incorporated. The lawsuit is focused on articles posted online and statements made in Wish TV newscast August 28th, alleging Daly used a racist comment in a decades-old interview. Daly claims in a lawsuit that the reports have damaged his reputation and cost a loss of income. He's seeking damages for that and at least $25 million in punitive damages. At the time, Daly sat down with WTHR to address Wish TV's response, which he called not only factually incorrect, but offensive. Good for him. He said he learned a lesson about using the word very quickly after the interview, possibly his first in the U.S., which was conducted by radio reporter Larry Henry, not Colts broadcaster Bob Lamy, who later recounted the story of a racial slur being used. Right after that interview, I was informed by a friend of mine in the city here, Robert Miller, who said you can't use that word in America, which took me a bit by surprise. He explained the cultural differences in America versus Ireland. Daly said when he learned what the phrase meant in America, he was mortified by the offense it might have caused. I very quickly understood, very quickly got the lesson right there, and then more than 3 decades ago and have never used it since. I doubt that, but okay. Daly said Lamy must have been listening to the interview on the air in 1983, then relayed the story when someone asked him about some of the wild things he's heard on the air. Okay, so what word did you think he used?
Do I have to tell you the letter it starts with?
Just tell me the letter it starts with.
N.
There you go. That's what he said.
Yep.
He said, I do not deny using that word, but I think it's really important to understand the context of how it is used. He was new to America. This is the early 80s, 83. I was being interviewed by Larry Henry, talking about big changes in my career, my life, and I said I'm now racing America. I'm with an American team, an American sponsor, an American crew. I said the only N in the woodpile is me. That was a very common used phrase in Ireland, saying, I will be the scapegoat. I will be the one responsible if this doesn't go well. And it's such a commonly used word, I used it and moved on. So he's from Ireland, okay?
Yep.
And in Ireland, I guess they use that. I can't say yes or no to that. Maybe they do, maybe they don't, because I've never been to Ireland, obviously. And, so, I guess, but I don't know. Something, I don't know, it's just whatever. You guys do you, I'll do me, and we will not do each other, guaranteed. That's
a good poem right there.
Yeah, it is. I'm gonna trademark that just right now. Okay,
all right, you trademark it, I'll copyright it.
Okay, so with that, we'll go on to our fun facts, and with fun facts you get to go first.
All right, my fun fact. I know, since I can't wait to get into hockey, I always have something hockey related for fun fact. My fun fact, the Toronto Maple Leafs, and what we have about one of their assistant captains coming up soon, unless we talked about him last episode. Their old arena, Maple Leafs Gardens, the former home of the Toronto Maple Leafs, was the very first arena in 1932 to have a 4-sided game clock.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of that fun fact before.
Yeah, like scoreboard, game clock, whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 1932. Frickin' back in the Stone Age.
Yeah, the league wasn't even 20 years old yet.
Yeah, dang near 100 years.
More like
90.
80.
Yeah, that too.
More like 80. Nah, 90. Yeah, 90.
What?
80, 90, however you want to think about it. So, nice. Oops. Button one too many times. Alright, so for my fun fact is, okay, whenever you watch a NASCAR race, you always know before going to the, to a green flag or before they start the race, you know, they'll always zigzag back and forth, you know?
Get the tires warmed
That's
up.
exactly the reason why. It says, if you don't know that, and you've always wondered why, it is a common sight to see race cars weaving in a zigzag pattern during a caution in NASCAR races. The reason drivers do this is to maintain the temperature of their tires by creating friction even as their cars slow down. This ensures that the tires are still hot when the racing restarts. Because when you're going around at a track at 200 miles an hour, you tend to generate a lot of heat of 200 plus excess, you know, Fahrenheit.
Burnt rubber.
Well, not necessarily burnt rubber, but just, you know, that's a lot of heat.
Yeah.
And heat increases tire pressure.
Yeah.
So if you start a run, you're probably going to have low tire pressure in your tires.
Yep.
But then 5 laps in, or not even 5 laps in, once your tires get warmed up, you'll add pounds of pressure to it. I do it when I go to school. Like that week when it was really cold.
Yeah.
Because my car has I can check the tire pressures on my car.
Yep.
In each tire. That week when it was colder than balls out.
Yeah.
I checked, and my tires, one of my tires was at 29 psi.
Ooh.
And then by the time not even 20-minute drive, by the time I got to where I needed to be, it was up to 35 or 34, excuse me. So I mean, just that little bit increased it by 5%.
Yep.
Okay, and that's only doing 60, 65.
Mm-hmm.
Now imagine if I was doing 150, 200.
Would have nearly doubled.
It wouldn't probably doubled, but it would have. Well, the increase, it probably would have went up by 10 psi. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot of heat that's being generated.
Mm-hmm.
So another reason they do this, and they especially do it at Dover. If you ever watch them race at Dover, Dover is one of the few tracks that is made out of.
Is it cement?
Concrete.
Oh, that's the same thing.
No, not really.
Really?
Cement's in concrete.
Oh, jeez.
But another track that is made out of concrete is.
What's another track that's made out of concrete?
Its surface is concrete. I believe only 2 tracks on the circuit have concrete or use concrete. Not Martinsville, because Martinsville's just use it in the corners for reinforcement.
I was going to say Martinsville.
No, not Martinsville. I'm not counting Martinsville. I'm saying the whole surface, the whole racing surface is concrete.
Concrete?
The whole racing surface. I'll continue and you think about it.
All right.
So, but if you ever watch them at Dover, as they go around, they lay down a ton of rubber at Dover. Okay, I mean, like, if they start a race, it'll be nice and gray, and then by the time they're like 15, 20 laps in, it's almost black.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And then there's a caution, they're going slower, so instead of getting taking off minuscule amounts of molecules and molecules of tire, of rubber, they're actually picking up rubber. The cars actually clean the rubber off the track at Dover during a caution. It's actually quite cool. So another reason why they do it at Dover is going back and forth is it helps get rid of that rubber too, excess rubber, because then you don't want dirty tires, because dirty tires lead to spinning the tires.
Yeah.
You know, if you're on old tires, the last thing you want to do is spin the tires, because then you're going to back everyone out. You're going to pull a Jimmy Johnson, except you're going to have spinning the tires instead of a locked transmission. And you're going to pack up 10, 12 cars.
You might miss a gear.
Yeah.
When you shift.
Well, Jimmy Johnson wrecked because his gear got stuck in like second or third. His transmission did.
Oh, jeez.
So, because it was right at a shift point, and it was just like boom, 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 and everybody stacked up.
Oh, great.
Because, everybody was like, balls to the wall and stuff.
Yeah, and then you can imagine how PO'd my dad was.
Oh. Why would he be PO'd? It was Jimmy Johnson who caused it.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, true. But, I mean, him backing up everybody and then making everybody have a less chance of getting to the leader and passing somebody.
But he took out Kyle Busch.
I'd be fine with that. My dad wouldn't be fine with that.
Why?
My dad likes Kyle Busch.
Get out.
I know, right?
Yes.
So,
right.
The other concrete track, my guess is at Bristol. Oh, yeah.
Bristol is, as I know of, the only other track that is completely concrete.
Nice.
Besides Dover.
If you see that gray smoke in the air, that means I was thinking real hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's
all right. We're gonna have to move. We're gonna have to move on to hockey real quick.
It's efficient in there, I tell you.
We're gonna have to move on to hockey so we can air this bitch out.
Yeah, the hookie.
Yeah. So, anyways, on to hockey. All right, we'll go into hockey if you want to lead us with scores.
On Monday, February 4th, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay. Oh gosh, this sucks.
Does it?
You know how John Gibson was an all-star? Well, the Mighty Quackers of Anaheim got 1 as they were hosted by the Toronto Maple Leafs, and the Maple Leafs got 6.
Oh,
Harold
geez.
Bluetooth records the dub.
6-1.
That is a serious paddling.
Wow,
that
hurts.
Next, we have the Battle of, what is it, the 2014
Who is
Stanley Cup Final. The LA Booger Flings and the Madison Square Garden New York Blue Shirts.
15, I believe.
No, it's not 15. It's 14.
18 was Capitals.
And Vegas.
I was saying winners.
Oh.
18 was Capitals. 17, 16, yeah, 15. 17 and 16 was...
Other team in Pennsylvania.
Yes. And so it would have been the LA Kings then.
And 15?
Yes.
Check the internet. I know you're wrong.
I'm pretty sure it's 15.
I'm pretty sure it's 14.
Who won it in 15 then?
The Chicago Deadhawks over the Tampa Bay Lightning.
That was 15?
Yeah?
I'll be damned.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you know what? Nobody asked you. Alright, anyways, moving on. Yeah, gonna be a big old check mark. Gonna give you a check mark here in a minute.
Still don't know what that means, but it was in Madison Square Garden. The Booger Flings got 4, and the Blue Shirts got 3 in overtime, courtesy of Tyler Toffoli. Holy crap, that kid's killing it.
Yeah, no kidding.
Next, we have the Battle of Dale Weiss, as it was between the Philly Cheesesteaks and the Vancouver Fat Killer Whales. The Cheesesteaks filled them up even more and got 2, and the Killer Whales got fat and got 1. Courtesy of Carter Hart. Only 1 goal allowed against the Vancouver Canucks. I'm telling you, this kid's a stud. I know, right? Next, we have the Dallas Lone Stars and the Desert Howlers. The Howlers got 4 in American Airlines Center, and the Stars held them off and got 5. Dude, I watched that game. It was nuts.
Yeah.
Courtesy of Ben Bishop. Dude, yeah. Ben Bishop stood on his head making great saves left and right.
You know what I think of when I hear 9 goals scored in an NHL game?
Exactly.
All right. Tuesday, February 5th, we have the Boston Beaches who beat the New York Islanders 3-1. SOB.
Crap.
That is a big fat. Hold on.
Big fat, right? That too.
Yeah. This one's actually not too bad though. The Buffalo Sabres beat the Minnesota Coca-Cola Wild 5-4 in a shootout.
It's all right.
It's all right. The St. Louis Blues beat the Florida Panthers 3-2.
Nice, racking up the diggers.
Yeah, no kidding. The LA Kings beat the Devils 5-1.
That's a paddling.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yep, got another dinger.
The Hurricane. Oh, this is pretty good.
Oh yeah.
This score is at least a free dinger too.
Yeah.
Oh man, already up to 10.
Yeah.
The Hurricanes beat the other team in Pennsylvania at Dumpster Fire
Center
4-0. Oh. That is a serious right there.
Don't that just make your day? Get you right here.
It just gets you right in a warm spot.
Oh yeah, that
makes you feel good.
That's nice.
This is what we have to think about it.
Did you see that jerk? He dropped his notes.
I love that laugh, dude, of Homer Simpson. Holy crap, dude. Homer Simpson is my dad, I swear.
The Washington Capitals beat the Fat Whales 3-2. The Canadians beat the Anaheim Failures 4-1.
Crap.
The Golden Knights ended their losing streak, and they beat the Lightning 3-2 in a shootout.
That's pretty alright.
Oh, yeah. See how long it takes you to figure out that one. The Smashville Predators beat the Desert Howlers 5-2.
I figured it out.
Did you?
Yeah, you gave me a free digger. Because of the battle of the goalies. I have Marc-Andre McFleury, and I won, and I beat you, Andre Vasilevsky, in fantasy. You gotta be shipping me.
Nope, but it's about that game. The Sharks beat the Jets 3-2 in overtime, and the Blue Jackets beat the Avalanche 6-3, and the Chicago Live Hawks beat the Oilers 6-2. That is a difference of 4, which means that is a serious paddling. Did you get it?
Is it because the Tampa Bay AC/DCs have half of 22 end of regulation losses? 11?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
All right. Wednesday, February 6th. There's only 2 games.
We have the... Oh, geez, here we go. We have the game of Austin Matthews' debut as his with his brand new team, the Politicians and the Maple Laughs. The Maple Laughs beat him 5-4. Huh, it's better than 4-5 loss. Get 4 goals and they still lose.
Yeah. It's just the opposite.
Yeah. With with different Maple Laughs scoring this time.
It would have been better if the Senators were at home too, because then it would have been complete opposites too.
Yeah.
But it wasn't.
Yep. So next we have the Madison Square Garden Blue Shirts and the Boston Beaches. The Beaches got 3, and the Madison Square Garden Blue Shirts got 4 in a shootout. Went to 7 rounds. It was great.
Nice. Okay, so now we'll jump to February 8th on a Friday. The Hurricanes beat the Rangers. Or, I'm sorry, the Hurricanes play the Rangers at 8 p.m. Jeez.
No!
Yeah.
Saturday, February 9th, the LA Booger Flings play the Boston Beaches at 1 p.m. The Sabres are hosting the Detroit Red Wings at 1 p.m. The Wild play the Devils at 1 p.m. The Avalanche play the Islanders at, guess what?
Nassau Memorial Coliseum.
That's your guess? All right.
Yep.
You can look that up, too. At 1 p.m. The Ducks play the Flyers at what time?
1 p.m. Eastern, day game.
Shocker. The Predators play the Blues at
2 p.m. Eastern, day game.
You're looking it up, aren't you? You're looking at it. I thought you were still guessing. The Jets play the Senators.
I have it right here on my screen. I follow you with the games you list off.
Oh, I don't. I usually do other stuff.
Oh.
I do other stuff to make sure this game doesn't turn into a total show. So
it already is.
Well, it already is a
show.
So
from the very start of the intro, until the end.
Yeah. All right. Anyways, the Stars play the Yotes at 4 p.m. The Sharks play the Oilers at 7 p.m. That is a free game, which means that is a
free dinger.
The Maple Leafs play the Canadiens at 7 p.m. The other team in Pennsylvania play the Tampa Bay Lightning at 7 p.m. The Panthers travel to the Washington, D.C. area to play the Caps at 7 p.m. The Flames play the Canucks at 10 p.m. in Vancouver, and Blue Jackets travel out west to Sin City to play the Golden Knights at 10 p.m.
Sin City.
That's what it's called, Sin City.
I know. That'd be funny if the Devils were playing the Knights.
I know.
The Sinners in Sin City, but they're not at home, but it's...
Yeah, jeez.
Playing to the Western Conference champions. That's nice.
Oh, jeez. Listen to this. All right, Sunday, February 10th.
We have... Wait a minute. Hold the phone. I'm going back to Saturday. A quick
Hold
second.
my phone.
Oh, nice. Ironic. On Saturday, the St. Louis Blues are... on Saturday, St. Louis is in Enterprise Center to host the Nashville Predators, and on Sunday, the Predators are in Bridgestone Arena to host the St. Louis Blues. So, back-to-back games of the Central Division.
Later in the season, Detroit and Philly do that.
Nice. And speaking of Detroit, we have... Oh, yeah, you gotta love this game right here. At United Center, we have the Dreadwings and the Deadhawks at 3 p.m. Eastern. Nice. That's a great game.
Not bad.
Next, we have the Colorado Avalanche and the Boston Beaches at TD We Don't Care Garden at 3 p.m. Eastern. We have the Winnipeg Jets and the Buffalo Stifle at 3 p.m. Eastern. That is in Buffalo. Crap. Cry it out loud. Hold on, I gotta get in my office desk a second.
His office desk, he said. Listen to this.
Where did the Buffalo Stifle play? KeyBank Arena, that's it.
KeyBank Arena.
Oh, for crying out loud. Alright. Next.
Mikko Rantanen, 74 points.
Dish Master.
Yeah. Blake Wheeler, 65 points.
Bench warmer.
Healthy scratch. All right. What do you got? The Hurricanes and the Sinners?
Yeah, we have the Hurricanes and the Sinners. It's in Sin Prudential Center at 3 p.m. Eastern. We have the Minnesota Wild and the New York Fishermen at Barclays Center, I would assume, at 3 p.m. Eastern. Next, we have the Battle of Florida. Oh, geez, who do you think's going to win the Battle of Florida here? It's at BB&T Center. The Panthers host the ACDCs at 6 p.m. Eastern. My prediction is they're going to get thunderstruck. And lastly, we have the Maple Laughs, I know, right? And the Madison Square Garden Blue Shirts. It's at Madison Square Garden at 7 p.m. Eastern. All right. Predictions for Friday, right? Or Monday.
It's Friday and Friday. We'll finish off and then we'll come back. So Monday, February 11th. You can just read those off because it's only 3.
Oh, yeah. This game right here. Oh, yeah. One of the greatest rivalries in the NHL, but not the greatest. This is one of the greatest rivalries. The other team in Pennsylvania, in the Battle of Pennsylvania, between, the other team in Pennsylvania and the Cheesesteaks at Wells Fargo Center. Oh my gosh, at 7 p.m. Eastern. Oh, dude, that is going to be a great show. I'd buy tickets to see that game. Holy crap. Next, we have the
it's on NBCSN, so guess what? You get to watch it for free.
Nice, the Little Boy Network.
Yeah, the Little Boy Network.
Next, we have the Booger Flings and the Washington Capitals at 7 p.m. Eastern. That's at Capital One Arena. And then we have, oh gosh, I love this rivalry. We have the rivalry between the San Jose Shark Tanks and the Vancouver Killer Whales at 10 p.m. Eastern. This rivalry dates back to, gosh, how long? 2008, 2009, 2010-ish? When it started. And it's been good ever since.
Depends who you ask. So, okay, now we'll go back to the predictions on Friday, February 8th. Hurricanes or the Rangers?
I have the Blue Shirts.
Okay.
Saturday.
Kings over the Bruins.
I also have that. Jonathan Quick records the shutout, 22-0.
Hey. Red Wings or Sabres?
Oh gosh, I have the Stifle.
I'm gonna have the Red Wings. Dylan Larkin actually has 49 points.
He's alright.
He's alright. Jack Eichel has 56.
Yeah, bench warmer.
Oh.
Dylan Larkin, 22 goals on the season so far. That's a free dinger.
Wild or Devils?
I have the Sinners.
I have the Minnesota Wild. By the way, I'm taking the Red Wings over the Buffalo Sabres.
Jeez.
I think they're going to stifle it. Avalanche or Islanders? Islanders.
Yep.
Islanders are on a freaking tear right now.
Dude, Barry Trotz is something else.
Dude.
He is a legend in his own mind.
No, Yeah. All right, Dad.
All right, yeah, that's my dad.
Timothy John.
Yeah, that is my dad's name.
All right. Oops. What's going on here? All right. The Ducks or Philly cheesesteaks?
I have the cheesesteaks.
Okay, you want to know why the Ducks are hurting right now? Their highest scorer has 12 goals. And their highest points producer has 34 points. Come on, guys. What the is going on in Disneyland? Figure it out.
Aging and they're downfalling. Oh my gosh, dude. Holy smokes.
Falling faster than the London Bridge, tell you that much.
Yeah, I used to say I could make a joke about them falling quicker than something, but I'm not gonna, because it's gonna offend somebody here.
It's gonna offend a lot of people.
Yeah, really.
Where am I at? Predators or Blues? Preds.
Yeah.
Jets or Jets.
Yeah,
let's be real here.
Who do you think? Yeah, picks the politicians, you dig nuts.
Well, Mark Stone still has 52 points. It's not bad for a sucky team.
And 22 goals.
Imagine if he was on a actually decent team.
Yeah, Mark Stone
could tearing it up.
I'd put him on the second line if he was on a different team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'd put him on the first line. He's on the first line for Ottawa, and he's tearing it up.
Oh, I wouldn't say the first line just yet because it depends on what team he goes to.
True, very true.
Yep.
Detroit.
Put him on the first line.
Put him on the first line. Stars or Yotes?
Go Stars, go.
Okay, me too.
Tyler Seguin, 50 points and 22 goals.
Oh boy.
Dish master.
You're already up to 15 dingers.
Oh, holy crap. New record 2 days in a row. Here I come. All right, and it's going to be 3 next episode.
Yeah. Negative
good
3.
luck.
You can get negatives. I don't think you've ever had negatives. So
you haven't had a negative yet.
You've had
I've had negative 2 dingers
had,
once.
I think the least you've had is 1.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
And you were not having a good day that day.
I know I wasn't.
Sharks or Oilers?
What do you think?
Okay. Maple Leafs or Canadians?
Holy crap. That's a good battle.
I'm going to go with the Canadians because they're at home.
I'm going to go with the Maple Leafs for the upset. And back to the Oilers game. Connor McJeepers, 78 points.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn!
4th line minors.
Yeah. 4th line OH. 4th line QMJHL.
Yeah, alright. Jeez.
Lightning over the other team, obviously. Nikita Kucherov, 81 points.
That's why he's on my fantasy team.
Just a few. Good lord.
Oh, yeah. I'm glad I picked him, dude.
Oh,
that's great.
All right. Panthers or Capitals?
Capitals. TJ Sochi gets a hat trick.
Yeah, right.
I know that's not bound to happen, but I hope he does.
No.
Yeah.
Flames or Canucks?
What do you think?
All right, Canucks it is.
right.
Blue Jackets, Golden Knights. Now, wait a minute here.
Gosh, I had to pick the same thing. God, that's great.
Blue Jackets or Golden Knights?
Golden Knights. They're coming off a win and they're back at home. They're going to start building their momentum again. That's a realistic prediction.
Okay. Okay, Sunday, February 10th. I believe there was just what? Oh, nope, that was Monday. All right. Blues, Predators. Preds again, going for the double day win.
Nice.
Red Wings or Dead Hawks?
None.
All right, I'll agree with that. Actually, no, Detroit, I want them to lose for Hughes.
Yeah, hashtag lose for Hughes.
Come on, come on,
Blackhawks get 3 points.
Yeah.
We get -1.
I like that. All right. Let me take a call into Gary Bettman.
All right. Hey, buddy, get a load of this.
Come on, being last. All right, Avalanche or Bruins? Avalanche.
Yep.
Even if they are gonna lose, Avalanche.
Yeah, Simeon Varlamov.
See, the problem is
with
the problem with the Avalanche is they only have one line.
Yeah, no depth.
Like,
yeah.
I mean, they were going on a tear because that line was tearing it up.
Yeah, literally.
And now they suck major dong.
Yeah, that's why Rantanen and Landeskog lead them in points and goals.
Yeah, it's just they got to figure it out.
Yeah,
I mean, obviously those three work well together.
Yeah,
but because every time, unless you're at home when you have final change.
Yep.
Every team's just gonna match their best defenseman with that line in their first line.
Yeah.
It's just you shut down that line and you shut down the whole team.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
No depth.
There's no depth.
Yeah. These three guys, Rantanen, McKinnon, and Landeskog, are out here breaking their backs.
Yeah, no kidding.
Getting tired of carrying other people's weight.
Yeah, that's why they suck. Freaking got hernias.
Yeah.
Jets or Sabres?
Whitey Peg. I gotta go with my fantasy team.
Alright.
Shifley gets a hat trick.
Yeah, right, Harold.
Hellebuck records the shutout.
Yeah, right, Harold.
Oh, gosh.
Hurricanes or Devils?
The Sinners.
Alright. What were you gonna say before I interrupted?
The Hurricanes, truthful. The Sinners, biased.
Well, no, you said something before I started saying Hurricanes or Devils.
Oh, I was gonna say, if that happened, I'd be racking up the fantasy points.
Yeah, and I'd be a little PO'd.
Just a little bit.
Be like, what the hell, man?
Yeah.
The hell's going on? Wild Islanders.
Fishermen.
Okay, I'll buy that.
They're gonna catch a wild something here in a second.
Jeez. Lightning or Panthers?
For the Battle of Florida, who do you think?
Panthers it is.
It is the Panthers. Alright.
Alright, Maple Leafs or the Rangers?
Who do you think?
Alright, Detroit Red Wings it is.
That's it.
Alright.
Jonathan Bernier records the shutout, and for the Florida Panthers, James Reimer records the shutout against the #1 team of the league. Yeah, seems legit.
Seems legit. Hey, Bernier got a shutout against Ottawa.
Yup. James Reimer got a shutout against somebody not too long ago.
The Ottawa Derpiters.
Yeah.
The Ottawa Derps. Other team, Pennsylvania, or the Flyers?
Yeah, who do you think?
All right. Detroit Red Wings it is again. Holy
All right.
crap, they're on a tear.
Here we go.
All right, Kings or Caps?
Washington Capitals. TJ Sochi, back-to-back hat tricks.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I know. I don't either. I don't want him to.
Sharks or Canucks?
Gosh, that's a great rivalry. I love that. It's so great. But I'm going to go with the Shark takes. I need Brent Burns to rack it a hat trick.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Well,
Okay.
he leads the team in points. Brent Burns, 58 points.
Just a few.
Yeah, 58 points from a defenseman in 54 games. Holy crap. Yeah, that's why he's on my fantasy team, boys.
Yeah. Speaking of fantasy, here we go. All right. So for fantasy, and I just opened something else I didn't want to. All right, so for fantasy, as of right now, I am beating Mr. Andrew Ferris State University 166.2 to 147.5. So I'm beating him by a little under 20 points. About like what, 19?
19.7.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it'd be 18.7, wouldn't it?
18.7.
Yeah. We know maths and
Good.
stuff.
As I say, I like 18.7 better than 19.7. That 1 point could be the difference between ending my 11 or 12 week win streak and freaking continuing it.
I've been the one guy who's handed you your loss.
Yeah, you're the only SOB that's done that.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been PO'd ever since.
My bots beat your pot by 18.7 as well.
Oh, that I don't care about. Your bot has Connor McJeepers on his team. My bot has OV and Cindy Crybaby, I think.
Yeah, me and your bot freaking tied for Dead Nuts last.
Yeah,
Jeez.
fighting for last place over here.
Pretty much.
All right, this ain't the NHL. There ain't no Jack Hughes you get on your fantasy team if you get last here, boys.
Damn.
Yeah, I know, right?
All right, for fantasy, though, my biggest point producer as of right now is Gianni T with 35.3 points, 2 goals, 2 assists for a +3. And my worst point producer is Mikko Rantanen at -4.2.
How did that happen?
I don't know. Well, he's a -3 right now.
Oh, nice.
So, sucks.
Let me see here.
What do you mean, let me see here?
I was gonna say something. Oh, I think for the very first time in fantasy hockey that we've done this season, Roman Josi is my points leader. For the very first time, I think.
Really?
Yeah, took him this long. What the heck? That sucks.
Okay. How many weeks do we have left of fantasy?
I can check.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks.
We have 7 weeks left? Holy crap.
Yeah, there's only 24 weeks in the season.
Oh, nice.
So.
Oh, nice. I just won fantasy. Last week, I just won fantasy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. I win, boys. We're not even done with the season. All right, get out. I'm freaking kick
Well,
your
you gotta remember, technically, how many weeks did I say there was left? 7?
7?
Well, if my bot wins this, I wasn't counting this week. So technically, you could still tie for first.
Yep. Yeah, if I completely ship the bed.
Yeah. But it can happen. Look at Detroit.
Yeah.
Enough said. All right, moving on. Jeez. All right, you want to go through your scores now?
Yeah. Then we'll get into news here. Holy crap.
See, the best part when you do your scores, I can look through news, so I'm not sitting there scrolling, even though I still do, but...
Exactly. And then, yeah. Once we get to the end of this hockey season, I'm going to say the WHL, QMJHL, and OHL champion, and then the Memorial Cup's going to go on, and then I'm going to say the team who hosted it, who's in it, and who wins it at the end of the season, so...
Alright.
So, alright, my scores. ECHL is what we're going to start with today because holy smokes, dude, your jaw's going to drop to the floor when you hear the Griffins score. Oh my gosh, the ending was nuts. Alright, so, ECHL, the Toledo Walleye, did not play any games, but on the 9th and 10th, that's Saturday and Sunday, February, at 7:15 p.m., at home, they host the Indy Fuel on Saturday, and 5:15 p.m. at home, they host the Indy Fuel again. So both of those will be at Huntington Center, and then that'll do it for the ECHL, the Toledo Walleyes weekend. Didn't play any games Monday through Wednesday. Let's see, exit out of now we're gonna hop into the ECHL standings, and holy crap. The Florida Everblades are still in first. The Cincinnati Cyclones are still in second. The Newfoundland Growlers moved up to third, surprisingly, and they're only 6-3, 1-0 in their last 10. I have no idea how that worked. Idaho dropped to fourth. Utah dropped to fifth. Toledo moved all the way down to sixth. Sucks, eh? Tulsa stayed at seventh. Adirondack stayed at 8th, South Carolina stayed at 9th, and Jacksonville stayed at 10th. Oh, yeah, and get this. Here's something to laugh at. You know your Greenville Swamp Rabbits?
Yeah.
They moved down to dead nuts last in 27. Oh, why is that? Oh, well, considering their record in their last 10 games is 1-9-0-0 might have something to do with that. Holy crap.
I don't think it does.
Yeah, that's a paddling.
Mm-hmm.
Holy smokes, dude. Your Greenville Swamp Rabbits, 15, 29, 3-2 record.
What the hell?
I know, right? All right, they're gonna get the first overall pick. Yeah, right.
All right, what else you got left?
The ECHL doesn't even do a draft, I don't think. And then, okay, here we go. The Grand Rapids Griffins on Wednesday hosted the Manitoba Moose. And oh my, was it nice. Let's see. To start, the Manitoba Moose's goalie was one of their elite prospects, Eric Cabri, who's supposed to be like Carter Hart and be really good and play in the NHL. But for Eric Cabri, he's like 1 year younger or something like that. So it'll be another year for him, I think. And then the Griffins goaltender was Harry Sateri again. He's been in net for a lot, and Patrick Rybar has gotten a decrease in goal time. But what happened was, in the third period, the Griffins were down 0-1. Sucked. But late in the third period, the Manitoba Moose took a penalty, and the Griffins went on the power play, and one of our young guys who I don't have a bobblehead of yet, but I need to, Philip Hronek, if you've heard of him.
Oh, who hasn't?
I know.
I thought you were gonna say Philip Zadina. I was like, get the hell out.
Yeah. No, it was Philip Hronek. Took a shot and scored and tied the game at 18:39, and then play went on, and the Griffins got another power play, and the Manitoba Moose took another penalty, and at 19:35, Philip Hronek scores again to give the Griffins a 2-1 lead with 25 seconds left in the game, and the Griffins make a comeback within 1 minute and 21 seconds left in the game to win the game and upset the Manitoba Moose. How awesome is that?
That is pretty good.
Oh, and so Philip Hronek, how you spell his name is F-I-L-I-P. And you know how Phil Kessel's is P-H-I-L.
I thought it was P-I-L-L.
No, one L.
Oh,
for Phil Kessel.
It's not P-I-L-L?
Well, that's what I call him. I call him Phil the Thrill Kessel, and the title of this article is called Phil the Thrill. Instead of P-H-I-L, like Phil Kessel, it's F-I-L for Philip Hronek.
Bar-rar-rar.
How amazing is that?
Bar-rar-rar.
I know, when I saw that this morning, that just made my day, dude. With 1 minute and 21 seconds left in the game, they make a comeback and beat the Manitoba Moose. Holy crap. That was awesome and uplifting, dude. Holy smokes. I hope we go on a win streak with that now. So,
yeah, maybe not.
I hope they do, because on Saturday and Sunday, they stay in Van Andel Arena. On Saturday, they host the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins at Van Andel Arena at 7 p.m. Eastern. And on Sunday, they host the Chicago Wolves at 4 p.m. Eastern on February 10th. And that'll do it. So,
All right.
we have the AHL standings that I need to do quick, because the San Jose Barracuda are still in first. The Checkers are still in second. The Crunch are still in third. The Rochester Americans are still in first. The Griffins moved up to sixth. The San Diego Gulls moved up to seventh. And who's in fifth? The hottest team in the AHL, the Bakersfield Condors. Dude, get this. The Bakersfield Condors' last 10 games record is 10-0-0.
Oh my.
Just a few.
Yeah.
Dude, they are 10-0 in their last 10 games. And that's why they're in fifth. Holy sheep.
Jeez.
Red hot.
Well, I tell you what, the temperature in Bakersfield isn't.
Yeah, but they are. Yeah, they're heating it up out there.
I was gonna look up to see if the temperature in Bakersfield was like 80 plus. I was just saying, it's not because the temperature is hotter than hell.
Exactly.
It's humid as hell. It's hot as hell. Took a shower on Monday. Friday, still not dry.
All right. Holy crap. We had to hear. So,
all right, we on to news now.
We is.
The Minnesota Wild are hoped to continue moving forward without Koivu.
Oh yeah, I heard he's got a knee injury and he's out the rest of the season.
He's out the rest of the season, unfortunately.
Doesn't he have to have surgery on it? I heard.
I'm sure he does. I think it said knee surgery.
Yeah, he must have torn something bad.
ACL and meniscus.
Oh, that ought to hurt like heck.
Yeah.
Yeah, he tore something bad.
Yeah, and not ass.
Yeah.
We need on stock to the boys they all the freezer dry chili. They've tore up something bad.
Oh, we love Jeff Foxworthy.
Oh, it's great. Let me see. Oh, Carlson knows he's capable of producing more for Golden Knights. Well, duh! He has 3 points in his last 14 games. What the hell?
He's all right.
Jeez. What is his? How many points does he have this year? Come on. Tell me his stats this year. It's not telling me the stats this year.
Sucks.
Jeez. He's on pace for 24 goals and 25 assists this year. At 49 points.
That's a tank and a half.
Yeah. Jeez, what? Come on. Talk about good 1 year and just inconsistent. Alright, here's the NHL trade tracker. There have been 3 trades, since we were last recorded. This all happened on February 6th.
And on February nuts.
On February 6th, the Ottawa Senators acquire forward Jean Christophe. Boudin.
Where's that at?
He came from Colorado. From the Colorado Avalanche for Max McCormick. The Nashville Predators acquire forward Brian Boyle from the New Jersey Sinners for a 2019 second-round pick. And then the Nashville Predators were not done as they acquired Cody McLeod from the New York Rangers for a 2020 7th-round pick. Wow, can't get any worse than that pick.
Yeah.
Jeez, there's an AHL minors right there.
Yep.
Good lord. Alright, that's all we got for trades. Alright, I gotta get to edit this trade article now. Great. Come on. There we go. A record 30 teams to compete in the 2019 USA Hockey Sled Classic. That's good. That's pretty good right there.
That is.
30 teams in the Sled Hockey Classic. That's awesome. The Glorious Sons to perform at NHL Stadium Series on February 23rd. Still don't care. Murray could be out for the other team, Pennsylvania, against the Panthers. He's day-to-day with an upper body injury. Malkin likely to miss 4th consecutive game. That's all right.
That's fine with me.
The Maple Leafs honor Cole during his final broadcast in Toronto. Play montage of announcer calling great moments in their history during first period against the Senators. Bob Cole. Oh, man. He's been broadcasting for 50 years.
Holy, just a few.
Yeah.
Holy smokes. That'll give you a couple white hairs.
Yeah. The 85-year-old received a standing ovation from the crowd at Scotiabank Arena, as well as members of the Maple Leafs and Ottawa Senators. When he was honored during the first period of their game Wednesday, Cole has been a hockey play-by-play announcer in Canada for 50 years. But in his final season for Sportsnet, the Maple Leafs played a montage for Cole, calling great moments in their history. In Toronto, general manager Kyle Dubois and coach Mike Babcock and Ottawa coach Guy Boucher applauded Cole when he was recognized. His final broadcast will when the Maple Leafs close the regular season at Montreal on April 6th. Hockey Hall of Fame honored Cole in 1996 with this Foster Hewitt Memorial Award for outstanding contributions as a hockey broadcaster. Ovechkin's parents salute son for becoming top Russian-born NHL scorer. Let me see, what else do we have going on here? Mike McDonald headlines 2019 International Ice Hockey Federation Hall of Fame class. Top United States sports scorer. NHL's history among 8 to be inducted, including Satan, Halafi, and Johansson. It's probably like Satan instead of Satan. USA Hockey to be on full display at 5 Nations Tournament. Top prospects for 2019 NHL Draft set to compete again for the National Team Development Program. What else do we have here? That's on this day. We'll get to that in just a minute. Hockey Day in Canada to celebrate game, declaration of principles, 4-game schedule, highlights, Sportsnet broadcast from Swift Current. Maple Leafs blow 2-goal lead in third, but recovered to defeat the Senators. Big fail. The Predators are willing to give up a first-round pick. Ooh, I don't know about that.
I don't know either.
I think first-round picks are something you don't get rid of.
Yeah, really.
Andre Beaudries, a longtime NHL center, dies at the age of 75.
Holy smokes.
He was, what did he pass away from?
I have no idea. I never heard of that.
Doesn't say. Died Tuesday in British Columbia. He was 75. Da 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 da. Doesn't say. Doesn't say. All right. Obviously Boyle traded to. Red Wings will entertain trade offers for veterans. GM says. Young players key to Detroit rebuild. Holland tells NHL.com. No, something that's key to Detroit's NHL rebuild is for you to get the hell out.
Yeah.
And put Stevie Y in your office.
Exactly.
Damn it. That's what the rebuild needs.
And have him trade Larkin. No.
I don't think so. That'd be as dumb as trading Connor McDavid.
Yeah, really.
Keith Urban to headline Stadium Series Entertainment. Grammy Award winner singer will perform during first intermission for Penguins Flyers game February 23rd. What else do we have here? The Kane and the Blackhawks extend streaks. Forward has points in 12 consecutive games. Chicago has won 5 straight.
That's good.
Yeah.
Hashtag lose for Hughes.
Holland owns Detroit record for 914 victories, sadly. The Blackhawks scored 5 goals in the third period. Holy crap. When they beat the Oilers. Oh. Jeez. What else do we got going on here? Pastrnak unselfishly tees up Bergeron for empty net goal in 1000th game. So. Oh, I think we just got to
the end.
The end going on here.
Yep. As I say, yeah, that is the end.
Just about. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else really. Alright, we'll call that the end. Alright. So I'm not seeing anything else.
We will now move on to who had on this day.
What? What? Dude, what? Do you want to try that again? No, I'm good.
Exactly.
So, okay. On this day, February 7th, Daryl Sittler,
Who?
of the Toronto Maple Leafs, has the greatest single-game offensive performance in NHL history when he scores 6 goals and assists on 4 others for a 10-point night in 1976 in an 11-4 victory against the Boston Bruins. Oop, that's a free dinger.
Hey.
At Maple Leafs Gardens. Man, that's the first one in a while.
Yeah.
In 1933, George Hainsworth and the Montreal Canadiens defeat the Maple Leafs 2-0 at the Forum. It's Hainsworth's 71st shutout, moving him past Alec Connell for the most in NHL history. 1956, Gordie Howe becomes the first member of Detroit Red Wings and the third player in NHL history to score 300 goals. He reaches his milestone with a first-period power play goal in Detroit's 3-2 victory against the Chicago Blackhawks. Goal comes against Al Rollins, Howe's victim on goal number 200. Oh, that sucks. Okay. Exactly 9 years later, Howe becomes the first player in NHL history to score 100 goals against every opposing team. He scores number 100 against the Canadiens during a 5-goal second period in a 6-0 victory at Olympia Stadium. 1971, Bobby Hall scores his 500th and 44th NHL goals, tying Maurice Richard for second in NHL history behind Howe. It's only one goal. It's the only goal in the Chicago Blackhawks 1-0 win against the Pittsburgh failures. Tony Esposito.
I can't stand that name.
Makes 28 saves for his 22nd shutout.
That's a free dinger.
1985, this Mike Bossy character scores 3 goals for his NHL record 33rd career hat trick, helping the Islanders defeat the Rangers 6-5. Bossy scores 1 in each period and breaks the record for an NHL hat trick held by Phil.
I was just gonna say something about Phil Esposito. I was glad that you said. I was gonna say that. I'm glad that you said it was Mike Bossy and not Phil Esposito. Now that you said that, no, well, never mind.
In 1989, Wayne Gretzky, in his first season with the LA Kings, is named MVP of the NHL All-Star Game at Northlands Coliseum in Edmonton. His home during the first 9 seasons in the league. Gretzky played with longtime Oilers linemate Jari Kurri on his right and Kings teammate Luc Robitaille on his left, has a goal and 2 assists in the Campbell Conference in a 9-5 victory. In 1995, the Pittsburgh failures forward Joe Mullen becomes the first U.S.-born player to reach 1,000 points. He scores 2 goals and assists on 2 others in their 7-3 victory against the Florida Panthers. He's the 42nd player in NHL history to 1,000 points. In 1999, the NHL has its busiest day in history to that point, with 13 games involving all 26 teams on the eve of the Olympic break. Scoring honors go to Valet Bure, who gets his first NHL hat trick to help the Calgary Flames defeat the Edmonton Oilers 4-2. And now the busiest they can be until Seattle comes in the league is 15 games, and then when Seattle comes in the league, they can have 16 games. Oh, yeah. Alright, on to...
Who had that trivia?
More like just trivia, but okay.
Both.
So, I will go first since you went first last time.
Okay.
So, here is your question. It is a NASCAR trivia question.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Alright, I'm screwed.
What new safety feature did NASCAR introduce in 1994?
The safer barrier.
Ooh. The safer barrier was not massively introduced until Dale Sr. died.
Ah, and it was in 94?
94.
Is it the roll cage? Like the netting on the driver's window? That the roll cage, whatever you call it?
Not the roll cage.
Huh?
That's not the roll cage, that's just the window net.
The window net. Oh, that's what I meant to say. I thought it was called the roll cage.
No, the roll cage is the bars that go in the car, and that's been around forever.
Oh, yeah. God, jeez.
That is incorrect.
Okay.
Alright, so would you like me to give you your 4 options? Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, here's your 4 options. You have seat belts. Yeah.
Well, duh!
Oh, your face was priceless, dude, when I said that. Here's another one. Airbags. Yeah. Helmets. Not bad. Or roof flaps.
Ah.
Now, when they say helmets, I think they mean like full helmets, like what they have now.
Oh, jeez.
But I don't know. It's not really specific. It just says helmets. So,
Crap.
so obviously it's not seatbelts or airbags.
Yeah. Roof flaps. Final answer. Okay, good.
Roof flaps.
I was to say, they didn't come out with the Hans device until when?
After Dale Singer died.
Okay.
See, it took until a big NASCAR guy died for them to make change.
Yep.
Because actually, there was a few guys that died before, and a Hans device and a safer barrier could have saved their lives, but they weren't big known drivers.
Oh, yeah.
But once Dale Singer died, we gotta change stuff. So, you did it in half the time. So, alright, you're up.
Alright, my trivia question for today is about hockey, as always. And my trivia question is, it's another question.
Sorry if I just died in your ears.
It's another question about hockey records. And it is, who in the history of the NHL has the most goals by a left winger? I know, right?
Most goals by a left winger.
Yeah.
Who is it by? I'm assuming it's not all won by a guy on one team, I should say.
He got traded 5 times. Okay, or either 4 times or 5 times. Okay. Let's see here. Let me read his stats. Born February 17, 1966. He's 52 years old.
Okay.
He was born in Montreal, Quebec, Canada.
Wait. What year?
1966.
Okay, so it can't be Gretzky then.
No, it's not Gretzky.
I say, what? He was a center, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
6'1", 204 pounds, left winger, left-handed shot. He was drafted 171st overall in 1984 by the L.A. Booger Flags.
Yeah, I don't think it was Wayne Gretzky then. Let's go with Luc Robitaille.
Can I quit the show now?
Oh, is that right?
Holy shit!
Oh, what a guess.
Freaking A, I didn't even tell you what teams he played for.
Well, when you said LA and I was thinking, I was like, all right, LA players who are well known who had a lot of points or goals, I mean. Let's go with Luc Robitaille.
And SOB, that was the answer. Oh, and how many goals does he have? He is 1 short because the total number of career goals he got is 668.
Oh.
He is 1 short.
Or he has 2 too many.
Yeah, that too, yeah.
Ugh. Kids these days.
Oh my gosh, sucks. Alright, time to come out of retirement. How do you get -2 goals?
Yeah. Well,
put it in your own net.
Alright, on to the NASCAR. Alright, so in the world of NASCAR, as I said, we are going to go through every... What the hell is that?
Write that down. Write the word down.
Every. All right. Webster Dictionary. Where are you? All right. Okay. Let's try that again. So, all right. For NASCAR, we're going to go through every driver and their driver that's listed on here at least, and their current number and what their sponsors are going to be.
Okay, that's better.
So. Here we go. In the 00 of Buckshot Jones, it is the Starcom Racing Chevy driven by Landon Castle. His sponsor is Starcom.
David Ruderman.
What?
Once you said the 00, I says it's David Ruderman. He's coming out of retirement.
Yeah. All right. In the number 1 cheap Ganassi Racing Chevy, sponsored by Monster Energy, Gear Wrench, Mickey D's, Cessna, and First Data, maybe, is going to be...
Crap, who said the number 1? Shoot, I forgot.
Kurt Busch.
That's it.
More like Kurt
Busch. Or Big Bush.
And the number 2 for Team Penske is going to be Miller Lite, most likely with Auto Trader, Worth, Snap-on, Discount Tire, Alliance Truck Parts, and Horizon Global Corporation, who is
Brad K.
Big Brad K. And the number 3, Richard Childress Racing Chevy, is
Austin. I don't deserve to be in the playoffs. That's why I'm out Dylan.
damn straight. Sponsored by Dow, Liberty National, American Ethanol, AAA, Symbicort, and Coca-Cola. The number 4, Stuart Haas, is
Kevin Happy Harvick.
Stuart Haas Racing Ford is Busch/Busch Light, Jimmy John's, and Mobile, along with Hunt Brothers Pizza. Number 6, Roush Fenway Racing Ford.
That would be Trevor Bayne.
Ooh.
Oh crap! It changed. Never mind.
Ryan Rocketman Newman.
That's it. I heard that.
Sponsored by Wyndham Awards, Oscar Mayer Wiener, Advocare, Performance Plus Oil, and Cabela/Bass Pro Shops.
Crap! I heard that a couple days ago. I should have guessed that. I thought of Trevor Bayne's white and blue Advocare car, not the other car, the black and yellow Ryan Rocketman Newman's car. Now.
Oh. The number 8, Richard Childress Racing Chevy is going to be driven by
Oh crap! I forgot.
Daniel Hemrick.
That's it.
He's going to be, sponsored by Caterpillar, Liberty National Life Insurance, Bass Pro Shop/Cabela's, VF Workwear, and Cessna. Number 9, Hendrick Motorsports Chevrolet.
Choice, Elliot.
Sponsored by Napa Auto Parts, Mountain Dew, Kelly Blue Book, Hooters, possibly Sun Energy 1, and Little Squeezers.
Nice.
Number 10, Stuart Haas Racing Ford.
Eric Alberola.
AA, sponsored by most likely
Smithfield Pork.
Smithfield, Mobile One, and Confirmed Valley Technical Academy.
And Smithfield, bring home the bacon.
Yes. Number 11, Joe Gibbs Racing Toyota.
My personal favorite is Dennis Hamlin.
Who is only going to be sponsored by FedEx.
That seems legit. Wasn't he last year?
He's, for as long as I can remember, he's only ever sponsored by FedEx.
Yeah.
Number 12, Team Penske Ford.
Ryan Blaney.
It's going to be sponsored by Body Armor, most likely Menards, Rev Group, Fitzgerald, Glider Kits, PPJ, Dex Imaging, Hawk, Carlisle, VF Workwear, and Money Lion.
You mean Menards?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Paul Menard.
Yeah.
It's Menard, not Menard. Menard.
Oh, jeez.
Menard.
That's dumb.
Number 13. That's just how we've always said Menard, not Menard.
I thought you guys. Oh, you and your dad always said Menard.
No, Menard.
Oh, jeez.
Paul Menard.
All right.
The number 13, Germain Racing Chevrolet.
That would be. I'm gonna take a shot in the dark and say that is Ty. My brother is Austin. I don't deserve to be in the playoffs. That's why I'm out. Dylan.
Sponsored by Geico and Twisted
Woo!
Tea.
Got it right.
The number 14, Stuart Haas Racing Ford.
Clip with a P Boyer.
Sponsored by Peak Blue Defense. Most likely Rush Truck Centers, Mobile One Kier, Haas Automation, Bush.
Big Bush.
Beer, and IT Savvy. The number 15, Premium Motorsports Chevrolet. I will be damned if you get this.
Number 15?
Number 15, Premium Motorsports Chevrolet.
Is it Corey LaJoy?
Ooh, no.
Ship.
Ross Chastain.
Mother F,
Most
man.
likely going to be sponsored by Low T Center. The number 17 of Roush Fenway Racing Ford.
Our personal favorite, Ricky Stenhouse Jr.
I would have gave you 2 dingers if you would have gave his full name, but... Ricky Halftefield and the Snack Bar Stenhouse Jr.
Ah, crap.
Sponsored by Fastenal, Fifth Third Bank, Sunny D, and possibly Little Hug Fruit Barrels.
How many dingers am I up to now?
You're at 19.
Oh, yeah. Come on, 3 more.
The number 18, of Joe Gibbs Racing Toyota.
The Shrub.
Sponsored by M&M's / Skittles / Snickers / Pedigree, also known as Mars.
Yeah, really.
And Interstate Batteries.
Oh, I love that green paint green car paint scheme. I love that. That's great.
The number 19 of Joe Gibbs Racing Toyota.
I believe that is MTJ.
Nice job, Ed.
Yeah, thanks, Harold.
Sponsored by Bass Pro Shops and Auto Owners Insurance, possibly by Peak and Stanley. The number 20 of Joe Gibbs Racing Toyota.
Number 20? And it's Joe Gibbs 20. Oh, crap. Wait a minute. Oh. When I think of number 20, I think of Matt Kenseth's Dollar General.
Brett Kenseth.
Is that it?
No, he's retired. He's done.
Okay.
Matt the Brat Kenseth.
Gosh. He was always a great
He's
racer.
from Michigan. Byron, Michigan.
Oh, Eric Jones, that's it. I just say once you said he's from Michigan, I thought of his face and I had to think of his name.
Sponsored by DeWalt Sports Club Craftsman, the best tool company there is. That's not sponsored. Circle K and Reese's. Not Reese's, Reese's. The number 21, Wood Brothers Racing Ford.
Of Paul Menard.
Paul Menard.
That's
sponsored by Menards.
Same
And
thing.
Motorcraft / Quick Lane. Motorcraft has been sponsoring Wood Brothers since before I was even a thought in my parents' brain. The number 22 of the Team Penske Ford.
Joey Logano.
Thank you for saying his name correctly.
Okay, I was tempted to say something else.
Shell, Pennzoil, AAA Southern California, Auto Trader. Moneyline is scheduled to also be a primary sponsor at Dega in April and Watkins Glen in August. Number 24 of the Hendricks Motorsports Chevrolet.
William Byron.
Sponsored by Exalto, Liberty University, Hertz and UniFirst. The number 32 of Go Fast Racing Ford.
Number 32.
The number 32.
Who's in the 32? Oh, crap.
He's not in the 15.
Oh, Corey LaJoy, that's
There you go. Sponsored by Keen Parts / CorvetteParts.net and Schulerter Systems. The number 34, Front Row Motorsports Ford.
Is that Chris Boucher?
That is the incorrect answer.
Oh, you gotta be shitting.
That is Michael McDowell.
I quit.
Sponsored by K Love, Love's Travel Stops, and A&W All-American. The number 36 of Front Row Motorsports Ford.
Oh, crap. I gotta guess another one now. 36. Who's
He
36?
ran Xfinity last year, and he filled in for the Shrub when he was hurt a few years ago.
Is that Alex Bowman?
No.
No. That's Alex Bowman's 88. Come on.
Come on.
What is this name?
Matt Tift.
That's it.
He does not have a sponsor listed as of right now.
You gotta be kidding me.
The number 37 of JTG Dodery Racing Chevrolet.
37.
37.
God, who is that? Come on.
Come on. Come on. He's not in the 32.
Oh, that's Chris Boucher?
Chris Boucher.
Boucher.
Kroger, Clicklist, Scott's Products, Kleenex, Cottonelle, possibly Bush's Beans, Louisiana Hot Sauce, Natural Light, and Maxwell House. The number 38 of Front Row Motorsports Ford.
David Gilliland. No. Elliott Sadler. Oh, come on.
Come on. You almost had it. You almost had it.
It's not David Gilliland, is it?
Nope.
No, not David Reagan. No.
There you go.
It is David Reagan.
Yes.
He's still racing.
Yeah.
I'll be danged. Good for him. I want him to win the championship this year.
Yeah, right. There's a joke.
Yeah.
Good joke.
Yeah.
Good
luck.
Shriners, possibly sponsored by Shriners Hospital for Children, Speedco, Freight Auctions, Juice Battery, 1000bulbs.com, Bad Boy Mowers, and Connor Company. The number 41, Stuart Haas Racing Ford.
Number 41?
Number 41, Stuart Haas Racing Fjord.
Oh, crap.
Come on. Come on. It's not Kurt Busch.
I know it's not Kurt Busch. Who switched to the 41? Is it? No.
Who are you thinking?
It's not Jamie McFlurry.
No,
it?
He's only one in run race.
He's only number 40 in the Daytona 500, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, 41.
And that's still with Cheap Ganassi.
Cheap Ganassi. Come on. Dang it. Why am I drawing a blank? Not Kurt Busch. It's not MTJ. Cheap Ganassi. The Mexican. Okay,
Nice.
we're good.
All right, the number sponsored by Aris, Haas Automation, and possibly State Water Heaters. The number 42 of Cheap Ganassi Racing Chevrolet.
Kyle Larson.
Sponsored by possibly Credit One, Mickey Danks, and First Data.
All right.
The number 43 of Richard Petty Motorsports Chevrolet.
43. Who was in the 43?
Richard Petty, get out.
Eric Almirola. Oh, shut up.
Pre-2018.
Yeah.
Get bad.
Yeah, really.
Come on. Come on. He had an ultrasound. No, doesn't have twins or nothing.
Oh, what is his name? 43. Oh, yeah. Oh, gosh. Oh, who was the guy that said that? Oh, come on. What was his name? Oh, jeez. Come on.
Bubba Wallace.
That's it. That's it. Oh, the purple car, not the blue car. Come on.
Sponsored by U.S. Air Force, Plan B Sales, Worldwide Technology, and STP.
Bubba Wallace Jr. Come on. Dang it.
The number 47 of JTG Dotery Racing Chevrolet.
That would be none other than AJ Allmendinger. For the 47? It's not AJ Allmendinger?
Not anymore.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He didn't get re-signed.
That's dumb.
Oh, that's just how it happened. It is Ryan Pierce, sorry.
That I didn't know.
And a Kroger click list.
I didn't know that.
The number 48 Hendrick Motorsports Chevrolet.
Jesse Gordon. Oh, get out. Jibby Johansson.
Technically, Jesse Gordon is not wrong.
Because he's the owner of Hendrick Motorsports Racing now, right? Or not?
No, he's the owner of the number 48.
Oh, yeah, that's it. That's why we have
So
a
Jimmy
poster of him
Johnson
back here.
owes his NASCAR Cup Series career to Jesse Gordon.
Yeah.
Sponsored by Ally Financial. That's it. Main big name sponsor. Not Lowe's for pros. The number 51 for Rick Ware Racing Chevy Ford. I'm not going to have you guess because I don't even know. This doesn't even know. It's either going to be Mike Wallace, Harrison Ford, Harrison Rhodes, not Indiana Jones, or Cole Custer. It's going to rotate. Possible sponsors will be Haas Automation, Keynes Building, Bubba Burgers, or Prefund Capital. The number 52 of Rick Ware Racing Chevrolet Ford will be either Mike Wallace or Cody Ware. Does not know for sponsors. The number 72 for TriStar Motorsports Chevrolet. Nothing.
72?
Yes, it has nothing right now. No driver, no sponsor. The number 77 for Spire Motorsports Chevrolet. It will be sponsored by Mick Danks and Jamie McFlurry, and then after that will be Quinn Hoof.
Oh, I was gonna say Sam Hordish Jr.
Mm.
Yeah, right.
And then after this there are 3 teams left. The number 88 Hendrick Motorsports Chevrolet.
Alex Bowman.
Nationwide Insurance, Exalta, Valvoline, and Eastman/Loomer.
That's nice. Not DuPont sucks.
Yeah, number 95 Levine Family Racing Toyota.
Lightning McQueen. Yeah, right.
Uh-huh.
I wish it was Lightning McQueen. That'd be funny. 95, is that Michael McDowell?
No, you already said Michael McDowell.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I said Lightning McQueen.
Well, but Michael McDowell already has a ride.
Oh, okay.
His name starts with an M, though.
95? Oh, is that Matt DiBenedetto?
Matt DiBurrito.
Nice.
Procore Dumont Jets, and possibly WRL General Contractors. And the last one, number 97, Obika Racing Toyota, driven by Tanner Berryhill, and no sponsor yet.
And no 99 of Carl Edwards.
Yep. And then after this, it's only part-time teams. So, teams that will not compete in 2019 is the number 23 of BK Racing, the number 78 of Furniture Row Racing. That's the only two.
Yep.
Oh.
Sucks.
Alright. Moving on. We will scroll to the top. We will go to this. We'll go to that. And then we'll go to that. We'll go. Come on.
Did we do NASCAR news or not?
We're doing that right now.
Oh, nice.
Several women will be behind the wheel in 2019. Some familiar drivers might be absent from the 2019 lineup, but several female racers are making names for themselves. Hopefully they do better than Danica Patrick.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is what I wanted to bring up. Competition model for 2019, add disqualifications and alters post-race inspection. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to click on something else, I thought. Oh yeah, qualifying tweaks among several NASCAR competition updates. Let's see what we got going on bumping in the NASCAR world. Okay. So, NASCAR's officials revealed Monday a more compact schedule for National Series qualifying procedures at a majority of its tracks in 2019. At both short tracks, intermediate speedways, the first of 3 rounds will be shortened from 15 minutes to 10. The other rounds will be 10 minutes. The other rounds will be 10 minutes for round 2 and 5 minutes for the final round. At every National Series track next season, the downtime intervals between rounds will be trimmed from 7 minutes to 5. Really, as we looked what was going on, it was obvious that we didn't need that extra 5 minutes, said Scott Miller, NASCAR Senior Vice President of Competition. Tightening that first round up a bit and tightening up the time between rounds, we think that was somewhat what TV partners and just making a tighter, more interesting show out of it for our fans. Qualifying at Super Speedways, Talladega, and Daytona will remain 2 untimed rounds of single-lap qualifying. Road course qualifying will continue to be 2 rounds, 25 minutes, followed by a 10-minute final round. Participation guidelines announced. The National Series driver participation guidelines remain mostly unchanged for 2018. Drivers with more than 5 years of full-time Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series experience are eligible for a maximum of 7 NASCAR Xfinity Series starts and 5 NASCAR Gainer Outdoor Truck Series starts. Drivers who elect to accumulate Monster Energy Series points are not eligible to compete in any Dash for Cash or Triple Truck Challenge races, or the final 8 races in either the Xfinity Series or the Gainer Outdoor Truck Series. In addition, drivers who earn points in the Xfinity Series are ineligible to compete in the Triple Truck Challenge races and Championship race for the Gainer Outdoor Truck Series. Let's see what we got going on also here. NASCAR also announced Monday that its 3 national tours will have dedicated series-specific officials conducting inspections in 2019. Elton Sawyer, NASCAR's vice president officiating technical inspections, said there will be 12 officials devoted to the Monster Energy Series, 10 for Xfinity, and 8 for Gander Outdoor. And that's that. Big news. Okay, so if you know, the current cars that NASCAR use are considered the Generation 6 cars. Well, the target date for the new Generation 7 cars, which are supposed to get rid of the junky Generation 6 cars, will be 2021.
Nice. So they're coming out with an entirely new looking body, right?
New car.
Okay.
Not necessarily body, but car.
Okay.
Usually a new generation car means a new body. And hopefully it fixes all the problems that are currently with this car. So, in this article, because I read it before, they stated that the current rules package for 2019 is just a temporary fix until the Generation 7 car comes out.
Okay.
So, we will have to see in 2 years they'll probably show what the Generation 7 car looks like next year, because they'll have it finalized, so teams can start building the new bodies and engines and stuff like that. But first of all, I want to see what the racing will look like this year.
Exactly.
With it being, you know, Talladega, Daytona style racing the entire time.
Yep.
So,
probably be a piece of.
Yeah.
It's kind of like killing for a boring bush race right now.
Yeah. I could kill for a boring race right now, too.
Yeah.
Alright, there are so far 42 cars on the provisional NASCAR Daytona 500 entry list, but 2 more are expected to file an attempt. So we'll have to see who goes home. Of course, it won't be any big name drivers, because it's not like IndyCar and Bump Day for the Indy 500, where big name drivers can go home, like last year is James Hinchcliffe.
Yep.
So, alright. That is that. So we are going to go into our fantasy for NASCAR. So, our fantasy. It's just a spreadsheet. It looks like this. All right. What I did is across the top, I wrote down every race, and then I did my picks, my pick, and then Andy's pick. And then I put stage points, end of race points, total points. So this is, and then at the beginning of season, we are going to pick a driver who we think can win. Another rule is we cannot pick the same driver per race.
Oh yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
So, all right, here are the rules.
All right. Okay. What we're going to do is
if you pick a driver and he wins the race, you get 10 points.
Yep.
Okay? If you pick a driver and he wins a stage, you get 3 points. If he wins stage 1, you get 3 points. If you win stage 2, he gets 3 points. Okay? And then obviously, if your driver wins the race, you actually get 13 points because that's including a stage win.
Yep.
So if your driver's in the top 10, so i.e. 2nd through 10th at the end of a stage, you get 1 point. Excluding end of races.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
And if your driver finishes in the top 3, you get 5 points, i.e. 2nd or 3rd.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously not for first. So the most you can get is 19 points. The least you can get is 0.
Yep.
Okay. So if your driver, you only get points if your driver finishes in the top 3 at the end of a race. Your driver wins a race, either wins a stage or is in the top 10 of a stage. Being in the top 10 at the end of the final stage does not count.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then each race we can either pick another driver or pick the same driver. Oh, another little thing I want to add is you will get, I forgot to add this. You will get 5 points if your driver gets the pole.
Nice.
So might want to write that down. So you get 5 points. I just thought of that. I forgot about that. If your driver wins the pole, you get 5 points. So the most you could get in the race weekend is 24 points.
Yep. So
if you somehow go on a tear and win 36 races, and your driver is kicking, and your driver that you pick kicks ass every race and sweeps all the stages, what's 24 times 36?
24 times 36 is, let me get a calculator for that one.
I don't know off the top of my head.
It's gonna be like
864 points. So, all right.
Did you calculate that in your head or on a calculator?
I'm not that good.
Did you do that on a calculator?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
If you would have did that in your head, you would have gotten 3 free dingers.
All right. Let me do that in my head real quick. All right. 864.2. What? A big old check mark for me, boys. All right. You get to start with who had that number.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I do get started. Okay. I love starting with who had number. All right. So, today's who had that number is about hockey. And
shocker. Never would have guessed that.
Yeah. Hold on. I exit out of the wrong page. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay. I got my page back up. So, as I always choose hockey, that's very common. And a very common number that I choose that just happens to be his number for when we do who had that number, that is also very common, is today's key number, of 22. Boy, does that never get old. I'm telling you. So many people have the number 22. It's freaking hilarious. It's great. It's just great. So,
not that he looks for it on purpose.
Yeah, you're right. So,
no, never.
Today's who had that number. It is not someone from the 2006-2007 season for the number 22. Who had the number 22 for the Colorado Avalanche in the 1997-1998 season?
Number
22.
22.
For the Avalanche in the 97-98 season.
97-98 season, number 22.
Oh my.
Joe Sakic was like, what, 19 or 18?
19.
Yeah, I don't think Forsberg.
Peter Forsberg was 24.
Yeah. Obviously it's not Patrick Waugh, it'd be too easy.
Yeah.
He was 30-something, I believe.
Patrick Waugh was 30.
30, yeah.
I think.
He wasn't 22.
No.
Alright, so 97-98 season, go.
Born July 16, 1965, age 53, born in Buckingham, Quebec, Canada, 6'1", 215 pounds, right winger, right-handed shot. In the 1983 NHL entry draft by the Montreal Canadiens, he was drafted by 26th overall, was where he went in that draft.
No kidding.
Yeah. For the QAAA, AA's for quitters, that league, he played for the Richelieu Riverians, whatever that French team is. Let's see here. In the 1985-1986 season, he started playing full-time for the Canadiens, and from then on, from 89 to 90 was his last season with the Canadiens. Then he got traded to the Devils. His number for the Canadiens was 32. His number for the Devils was 22. From 90 to 91 season, all the way until 94 to 95 season, he played with the Devils. Then in the 95-96 season, he got traded to the Avalanche, which was his number was 22.
How much time's left?
55 seconds. He got time.
All right.
He played for Colorado from 95 to 99, and then, 2000, and then the 1999-2000 season, he went back to New Jersey. Then he got traded to the Desert Howlers from 2000 to 2003. Played for Dallas from 2002 to 2003, and played with the San Jose Sharks in 2008-2009. So this guy was on the move. 25 seconds. He has a son currently playing for an NHL team, and his best friend, Darren McCarty, was who he fought on Turtle Day. 15 seconds.
Claude Lemieux.
S.O.B. With 11 seconds left, he got it.
If you wouldn't have said the Darren McCarty thing, I wouldn't have gotten it.
Would you have gotten it if I would have told you his initials was CL? Probably not.
Maybe.
Crap. I shouldn't have said that.
What son?
Claude Lemieux's son is Brendan Lemieux for the Winnipeg Jets.
Oh, I thought that was Mario's son.
No, that's Mario's nephew.
Oh.
I kid you not.
I knew those two were related.
Yeah.
So, alright.
As I say, yeah. He was number 32 for Dallas, 22 for the Desert Howlers, and 32 for San Jose. So he was either 32 or 22. So he done good.
Yeah. So, alright. So, alright, here I go. Who had the numero uno?
Terry Sawchuk.
I don't think so.
Okay.
For the Washington Capitals in the 2010-2011 season. Numero uno. He was a goaltender. Normal. Catches with his left. Normal goaltender.
Yeah.
6'2", 209 pound. Born April 27th, 1988. Currently is age 30. He was drafted 23rd overall in 2006 by the Washington Capitals. Currently still plays in the NHL. for a NHL team. Not going to tell you right now because it'd be a dead giveaway.
Yep.
Could
I say the answer already?
Yeah. I mean,
Semyon Varlamov.
how did you know?
Well, once you said number 1, and it was for the Washington Capitals in the 2009-2010 season.
2010, 2011.
Oh, it was 2010, 2011? I automatically thought, okay, the first person that came to my mind was Semyon Varlamov. Because I've played NHL 2K11 on my Wii. I've played a lot of games on that, and I've had a lot of fun with that game. And since the Washington Capitals were a really good team, like they are now back and then, I thought, okay, I don't even know if Braden Holtby was their goaltender, but Semyon Varlamov, I knew for a fact, was their goaltender. You said number 1. Once you said goaltender, that automatically gave it away.
Well, you should have just... You don't need to ask if you want to give out the answer.
I know, and then once you said that, I mean, I wouldn't have beaten my record for the quickest answer anyway.
What's the quickest answer?
Like, without even the timer starting, or 3 seconds, something like that. We forgot to write
really
it down.
Low, and it's held by yours truly.
I think it's either 3 or 5 seconds.
It's held by yours truly, because it was a freaking cream puff one.
Yeah, that was a cream puff you gave to me. Oh, for crying out loud.
I didn't know you'd think you would know.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Well, look at me.
I just say, well, it was for the 2011 season, so I knew it.
Yeah, shut up. Alright, so thank you very much for watching this episode of the IHN Show, and we certainly hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, please like down below and then subscribe to our channel so you can be up to date on new video releases. Hit the little bell icon so you can be notified when we upload a new episode. If you'd like to help us make the show better and easier for us to produce and in turn be more productive, please support us on Patreon. Link to that down below. If you'd like to contact the show, it is ihnshow@gmail.com, and that'll be in the description below and on the outro screen. If you'd like to start a conversation in the comments, please do so. We just request there's no mean or vulgar language. You can just use common sense before you type. We're all here for good fun. If you'd like to download our podcast, it is on Apple Podcasts. Just type in IHN Show. If you're on Android, you can just download the Podbean app. Again, just type in IHN Show. We have a website that is in the description below. And we have a Twitter account. Our Twitter handle is @IHN Show.
Well, I'll be danged. I never do that.
So, alright. So, the white flag is in the air. Do we have a lap at Bristol or Talladega?
A lap at Bristol.
A lap at Bristol it is.
All
okay.
Right. Yep, and the only thing I have to say is the Who Had That Number game is now my new favorite.
Is it now?
Yeah, I'm glad I ended that losing streak.
Yeah.
Freaking now I'm hot again.
Yeah. And then watch, he'll get it wrong next week and Jesus.
Yeah.
I hate this game.
Yeah, then I'll quit and walk out that door, and before I walk out the door, I'm going to throw the Santa hat.
Pretty much.
Yep. Well,
so, okay.
Alright.
So,
that was more like a lap at Talladega instead, but alright.
Maybe Atlanta. So,
yeah,
alright, the checker flag is in the air. Have a great rest of your weekend.